welcome everyone. Welcome. It is a fine whatever time of day it is where you live, and I hope you are having a good day so far, whether it is early or late. Welcome to the stream. We will be starting doing some art in a little bit. I want to wait for until it's on the hour because that's technically when I say I'm supposed to start streaming. Um, so yeah, that's how it's going. Um, what's up? Is anyone in chat? I don't think so, but how are you guys? Hope you're having a good time. Um, yeah, I hope it's going well. Yeah, let's see. What have I been up to? I haven't been doing much. I didn't stream that long yesterday because I kind of burned myself out on Monday, I think it was. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. But I'm doing better now, so I'm expecting to stream for at least a couple hours. Get a good amount of work done, hopefully. Um, and maybe play some games on stream as well when I need a break. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go. I got myself some coffee, so I'm doing great. So yeah, we're gonna start art in a little bit. Um, for anyone who's just joining and wondering what's happening, I'm gonna start working on some animation soon. So that's I'll start preparing that now. But yeah, that's what we're up to. Um, yeah, I should probably be yapping right now. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I am doing pretty alright. Nothing too interesting. Um, yeah. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick still, cause life. But yeah, we're having a grand old time over here. Um, yeah. Happy Christmas Eve to anyone who celebrates Christmas. Um, I hope you are spending time with family, um, or at least spending time with people you like. Or if you just enjoy being by yourself, I hope you enjoy being by yourself. Um, so yeah, that's the goal for Christmas is just to try to not get too stressed out by everything that's going on. So yeah, I'm not religious, but I do celebrate Christmas, and my favorite part of Christmas, probably even more than presents, is the desserts that my family makes when I visit them. It's very fun. Oh, welcome to the new people. Welcome. We're gonna start art in a fair bit. So, well, not a fair bit, a little bit. So, I hope you stick around and enjoy that. We're planning on just having a chill stream. I want to chat with you guys, so if any of you are able to comment, that would be great. So I don't have to just yap to myself for however many hours I'm here. But it's okay if you can't. That's alright. Um, if you just want to put this on in the background, that's a perfectly fair way to watch streams. Um, uh, So yeah, welcome to the new people. Welcome, welcome. We're planning on having a fairly chill stream today, just chatting while I do some art. So if you have something you want me to talk about, feel free to leave that in chat. But if you just want to listen in the background, that's perfectly fine. Though it does, I might not be the best at talking, cause boy is it hard to find conversation topics for hours at a time when it's just you. Cause I've talked about this before, but I don't know if you're new people here or not. But I have said on stream before that I'm the kind of person in a conversation where uh, where I'll be like, no, you go first. No, you can say what you want first. And now I have to yap to myself for like however many hours. So that's great. Welcome to the new person. Welcome, welcome. We're having a fairly chill stream today. So if you want to listen in, that's perfectly cool. If you want to say hi in chat, that would be awesome. But you don't have to. Yeah, welcome. Um, yeah, if any of you uh, say hi. That would be great. Um, but yeah, we're just chilling here. We're just having some fun. Um, sorry, one of my friends on stream and they can't type in chat, so um, but that's okay. Welcome to everyone. Welcome, welcome. Um, I'm simply yeah, we're gonna be doing some drawing. We're gonna be chatting, and I should probably start drawing now. So we're gonna get started on that. So right now I've been let me move my computer. Right now I've been working on um an animation for a project um for a competition actually. And the current shot I'm working on is getting is having an old photo, and I kind of want it blowing around in the wind, but I'm not sure if I can make that work. I'm not sure how I'm going to make that work because I was thinking using the smudge tool, but that doesn't really look good. So yeah, and blur and mix probably wouldn't work either. So I might just do a still frame. We will see. I'm gonna draw the hands now, holding the picture. How do hands work? That's the question I always have to ask myself. And if you see me opening and closing out of my software a lot, that's because, because like, it breaks a lot, so that's the way I can get to fix it. Why did the frame move, bro? Ah, this is going great. So how are all you guys? I've been doing alright, just trying to make it through the holidays, enjoying myself a break from classes. Yeah, haven't been up to much. Just working on my project. Just trying to chill out, enjoy my time away from classes. Cause classes be stressful. Um, so yeah, that's how life's going for me. Not particularly interesting, but that's okay. They do be stressful, yes. Um, yeah, I'm trying to talk, but dang, it is hard to come up with conversation topics, and I'm struggling even though we've barely begun, so, you know what, I'll manage. I'll figure things out. Um, I don't know why on stream, like, I keep doing, like, different voices. Like, I don't actually talk this weird, I promise. Um, I'm just a little bit weird on stream. Um, I'm not doing silly voices all the time in real life. Is that the main character's parents? Yes, it is. Um, yeah. I'm glad someone could figure that out because it makes me happy that like I'm not being completely confusing. Um, cause um, basically like I'm making essentially a short film, and it's kind of like a metaphor for memory loss. So, um, um, essentially like the main character like they have a photo of their parents and then they drop it into a giant pit and then fall into the pit. So yeah, that's kind of what happens. Um, oh my gosh, what's happening here? No, stop. Oh my gosh. It's fine. We're doing fine. We're managing. Yeah. Um, welcome to the new person. Welcome, welcome. Uh, I need to undo a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's better. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I am kind of losing it. Art is it's hard sometimes, man. I know it's not like the worst thing ever, but boy is it interesting sometimes. You know, you got the paint bucket tool. That's the bane of my existence and also my savior. Um, yeah, relatable artist moment. Teehee. Yeah, um, sorry, I need to yap more. It's my job as a streamer to yap, and I'm not I'm not doing a good enough job at that. Sorry, guys. What music have you guys been listening to? Because I've been listening to a lot of Vocaloid recently, but I also really like Lulu Yam. She's like another like small artist. But like she's very good and has interesting music and has lore, and we all like lore here. Yeah, music is kind of my lifeblood, honestly. Like, music is how I survive life. Um, 'Cause, like, I think you guys get it. I think you understand. I don't need to explain how music works. Um, this is the problem with putting everything on one layer. I really shouldn't have done that, but I don't want to go back now, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with this. Any artists who are watching are gonna be cringing so much because they're like, no, you have to have 50 frames, 50 layers, or else it doesn't count. But you know what? I am fine with how this is going. Let's let's not do that big of a mixer. Um, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of blending throughout like the entire animation. Like blending the colors. I mean, like I'll mostly just be doing like solid layers. But I think I should probably do it in the close-up shots because that will make it a little bit better. The thing about blending is you really have to be careful about the brush size because if it's too big, then it will make your blending like it will leave like transparent bits. But if it's too or like you won't even be able to make out the colors. But if it's too small, then it will be very streaky. So it's very something you have to think about. And I'll be opening and closing this software so much that you guys will really get to admire my desktop backgrounds. But that's okay because I really like my desktop backgrounds. They're all fan art for games I really like. Some of it is official art, but most of it is fan art. Um, I need to open some files, so I need to open some files, so I'm gonna switch which thing I am on. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you guys for sticking around. I do really like streaming, it's very fun, so I'm glad people are enjoying it. Um, um, yeah, um, sorry, I need to yap. I need to be yapping. Yeah, right now I'm just getting the background image ready, cause, there we go. Now I can show you guys, and you can see how cool it looks. How cool. If it will load. What made you want to start streaming? That is, I like watching other people stream. Um, so that's kind of the main thing. Um, I, I really like watching, you know, especially like streamers who like upload compilations of their streams on YouTube. Like I just find that so interesting. It's so fun. So that's kind of why I wanted to stream. And you know, like my dream job essentially is just doing art and writing and doing that on stream, and that's like my dream job. So, you know, I'm kind of starting to do that, which is very cool. But yeah, you guys can see, this is the frame we got. Now I'm gonna switch back to the other thing so I can save this, because I'm just gonna save this image, and then I'm gonna figure out how to, because I think I'm just gonna have it as a still image, and then I am also going to have to do a separate thing later, because the image is gonna like blow away in the wind, and I need to figure out how to do that. Actually, I'm just gonna save this as a still image, and then worry about animating it later. But yeah, we're gonna figure this out eventually. Image of shot 3. And we're gonna save the file. And then we're going to work on shot 4, because honestly, like, the best way to be productive is to just work on the things you have motivation for. Because, like, or else you're gonna kind of lose it. I'm gonna redo the shading on shot 4, but first we're gonna import the background. Thank you to the people who are watching. It's nice there's like 3 people consistently watching. Like, that's really cool. That's actually kind of a lot of people for me, because usually I got like 2 people consistently watching. So that's cool. Thank you guys for sticking around. I might try. How many panels do you plan to make for this project? Are you talking about like shots? Because there's 22 shots from the storyboard. Yeah, 22 shots. Yeah. Sorry, I need to yap more. I need to be a yapper. Let's see. When did you start drafting the storyboard? I only did the storyboard like a couple weeks ago, maybe like early December, late November. Yeah, it wasn't. It was I dropped my mic. It was like a fair bit ago, but not too long. This hasn't been like. I'm doing this for a competition that's not super like a dream project of mine. It's just something fun. It's mostly an excuse to do cool imagery, instead of like actually having a plot. But you know what? Sometimes that's cool. Sometimes that's what you need. You know, sometimes this program is just such a silly billy, you know? Oh my gosh, can you be normal for once? Can you work for once? That's the question. Gosh. This program, it's really good, especially for being free, but boy, does it make me angry sometimes. But you guys get to admire my desktop backgrounds. It's not all bad. Um, yeah, um, yeah, yeah, thank you guys for watching, especially on Christmas Eve. It's a very, busy time, so I'm glad you guys have decided to use some of that time to tune in. Um, really does mean a lot. But yeah, we're having fun. We're having a good time here. Um, Let me see. What's something I can talk about? Hang on. Sorry, just looking at something on my phone. Um, yeah, sorry. Yap, 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 yap. Um, um, do you prefer digital or physical drawing? I honestly, that's a very like hard question to answer because like they're both so different from each other. Like I like them both, um, but like they're both you know physical drawing. It's like a lot more tactile, so there's that benefit. But also digital drawing, you have the undo button, so there's like that benefit. Um, so they're both different. I honestly, usually what I do for my drawings is I'll do like a sketch physically, and then I'll do um, uh, uh, like the rest of it digitally. Like I'll just do the sketch and then take a photo of it, import that into my drawing software, uh, and then trace over it. But yeah, I think I like them both pretty equally. Right now I've been doing digital drawing just more often, um, but it's not because I don't like physical drawing. It's just digital drawing has a lot of like there's a lot you can use it for essentially because you can animate with like paper drawings, but boy is it a lot harder. Um, Yeah. Um, another big difference between physical and digital drawing is just like, um, I mean, like, physical, like, the accessibility of it, like, because, like, physical drawing, like, it's a lot easier to, to get paper than, like, get a, drawing tablet and a program, but also, like, a lot of, the fancy physical supplies are very expensive, and, like, a digital program, like, it's a one-time buy, or, like, I mean, there's some, like, subscriptions, um, for like digital programs, which kind of suck. But like, there's also plenty of programs that don't have subscriptions. Um, so everything's a little bit complicated. That's just how it be. Sometimes life is complicated. Nope. I'll erase a bit over the eye in a second. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for asking questions, though. It's very nice that you're interested in what I've been up to. Um, yeah, I think that's better than the previous ones I did. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I need to get my brain working. She looks beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Um. Sorry. It's like the most annoying types of animation for me is when like it's detailed, but also there's not like a ton of change between frames. So like I've done frames where it's like it's simple and there's not a lot of change between frames, and that's fine. I've done frames where it's complicated characters, but like someone's jumping, so you do a completely different drawing every frame, and that's kind of fun to do. But this one, it's just like I just need the hair blowing in the wind, the scarf blowing in the wind, um, and with that, like, it's just really annoying because like I still have to do this complicated coloring and um, this complicated coloring and this complicated character design, but like I'm I'm only like redrawing the hair and the scarf, so like that's it's kind of silly, goofy, kind of annoying, but that's okay. We manage. Um, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. I wonder what's the best shot I could do right now for wanting to for what my brain wants right now, because my brain wants something different like every time I sit down to work. Um, let's see. Hmm. I've done like hmm. Hmm. Yeah, very detailed commentary. Good job, Witchy. Um, yeah. Um. Hmm. I'm honestly not sure how long I want to stream for. I kind of want to just like sit down and work on this with a YouTube video playing in the background. So I might honestly hop off stream. Um, you know what? That's all right. I we were on for a little bit, and I got it was fun. I got some progress done, but honestly, right now, um, it's I don't know. But yeah, thank you to the people who've watched. Thank you for sticking around despite me being very indecisive. um, and yeah, thank you. I shall be stopping streaming. Thank you, thank you. Um, we like silly and goofy things. Yes, we do. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good day. And I will see you again. I won't be here tomorrow, but maybe I'll be here later today. Maybe I'll be here Friday.